sure. Yeah. Okay. I may record. Okay, too. Okay. Okay, may I start right now? Okay. Hello, thank you for being here today. I'm very grateful that I can give my presentation here about my dissertation topic, and I especially thank you to Professor Young Kim that you make me so grateful. So let me introduce myself first. Oh, I like to share my slide, but I think I need
I can give permission
to be approved. Yes, permission.
Your screen. All participants.
Okay.
Okay, now it should.
Okay, now yes, now I can do. Okay. Yeah, I would like to introduce myself first and then tell you a little bit about my background and experience. So my name is Swan Kim, and I have recently finished my PhD in dance education from Jungang University in Korea. And also I did my MA at New York University, majored in dance education and performing arts. And this was my exciting time when I had various culture and education, art experiences with people from all over the countries. Then I came back to Korea. And for about like 8 years, I had taught at Jungang University in performing art department. And currently I am an educator and artistic director and choreographer in New York in the States and Seoul in Korea. And my research areas include holistic dance education, dance appreciation, and aesthetic dance education. Okay, I'm going to briefly tell you about what I'm going to do today. First, I will briefly talk about my dissertation and introduce a holistic dance appreciation program. And I will provide you with the time to take part in the Holistic Dance Appreciation Program. And at the end, I'd like to share your experience. Okay. So let's get started. Sorry guys. Sorry, my baby came to my, sorry. Okay.
She has a 2-year-old daughter. Perfect timing.
Young Hee, is Swan related to you?
Oh,
I
no,
am
no,
very
no.
sorry. She just came back from daycare center and then she ran into my room and she's crying. Now my mother-in-law takes care of my baby. I'm so sorry. So okay. The title of my dissertation is the development and application of dance appreciation education program based on holistic education paradigm. And the purpose of my study was to develop a dance appreciation program based on the holistic education paradigm. Then to prove its effectiveness, I had 15 university students who do not major in dance studies participated in the program. The program consists of 5 stages. So we start with mindfulness, and then so mindfulness is about opening our minds. And then intuition means that we see the artwork with our first feelings, thoughts, emotions, that understand the artwork immediately without conscious reasoning. And multilateral thinking is about analyzing the components of artwork as well as finding connections with various meanings. And identification is to be like something or to understand the other side. And this identification is about rethinking. And lastly, sharing is about expressing oneself and accepting the other. So the program was designed to be executed one stage by one. For example, we see a dance work through the stage of mindfulness and intuition. The next time we see the dance work again through the stages of mindfulness and multilateral thinking, and so on. So before getting into each stage, mindfulness is required in this program. This is my favorite quote by Maxine Greene, who is the American philosopher and educator. After reading her book, which is The Variations on the Blue Guitar, I started looking at artworks differently. And this became the starting point of my research in dance appreciation. I wanted to find a better ways of appreciating a dance piece, and I find its way through the holistic education paradigm. So the ordinary appreciation tends to be in the way that it tells us what to see and how to feel and how to interpret correctly and what it is about, so on. So this type of appreciation is very rigid and dry, that we don't really see it from our own perspective, but rather given frames. However, applying the principles of holistic education to art appreciation creates the most interesting and unique appreciation for every viewer. I think like it allows us to know how we relate to knowing and understanding and feeling about the artwork. So I think holistic dance appreciation can be the starting point for one's ability to feel from the inside what the arts are like and how they have meanings in our lives. So that's how I started my research. And let's look at the result from my case study with this program. After the 15 university students participated in this program, their spiritual intelligence, flow experience, aesthetic sensitivity, competency, and dance recognition gradually improved. And I also looked at the educational effects on the participants. First, their aesthetic attitude for appreciation dance work has developed, and they were able to form a sense of community. Lastly, their expression and communication skills had improved. So this research showed that applying the holistic education paradigm to dance appreciation creates a valuable experience for students, and it addresses the importance of holistic dance appreciation to be part of educational activity. So this is the explanation of my study, and let's experience the dance appreciation program. So I will start with mindful exercise. So yeah. Before going further, if you have any questions, and you can ask me about my study, or if not, I will just keep going. Yeah, I may keep going. Okay. So I will start with mindfulness. Please make yourself comfortable and take a few moments to be still in your body. I'm going to put some music during this time. Yeah, you can adjust the volume. That's good for you. So allow yourself to become aware of where your mind is at. Take a moment to notice your thoughts and gently close your eyes. Now bring your awareness to your breath and start by taking and releasing to full breath slowly. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and slowly letting it out through your mouth. Continuing breathe this way, feeling your abdomen expand out as you inhale and contract as you exhale. If you notice tension or tightness in your body, just let it go. Allow your body to relax. Thank your body for taking such good care of you, and let it know that it's okay to rest and relax for these next few minutes. Breathe naturally without controlling it. Allow your body to breathe for you. As you breathe in, be aware of breathing in. As you breathe out, be aware of breathing out. Right now, just be here and simply notice your breath. Living in this moment, one breath at a time. Now you reach the end of this practice. Thank yourself for taking this time to be present with your breath. And gently open up your eyes. Thank you. How did it go? How did you feel? Were you able to focus on your breath? Are you okay? Thank you. Okay. I used to have this type of exercise with my student for the dance appreciation program, and it does not always work out well, but as time goes by, it gets better and better with practice. So actually my students really liked this kind of time. So thank you. And let's move to next stage. Yeah. I brought a beautiful dance piece, which is Korean traditional dance. At first, I will not give you any information on this dance piece. All you need to do is just watch the dance piece as it is and as you feel. Without any complicated thinking process, think thoughts, or try to enter the artwork with your intuition, imagination, emotions, and see and feel and discover how yourself react to the artwork. Okay, let's get started.
치마타
Okay, I will stop the video here. Yeah, I like to talk about a little bit about the dance piece that you just saw. Yeah, how was it? How did you feel? Yeah, can you like assume like what meanings the dance work might have, or like what it reveals? You got, yeah, you can tell me like anything that you just, yeah, thought about. Anyone who'd like to share?
I'll jump in.
Okay.
I found it really rather remarkable. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Any other thoughts or feelings that you have? Yes.
Smooth elegance.
Yes.
When
Yes. Smooth.
music combined with the movement and the backdrops were beautiful.
Right. Yes.
There was this whole combination of things that kind of pulled you into trying to feel maybe there's a story and maybe there's not, but there was just this beauty to it that was just extraordinary.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Anyone else?
I think Nick might want to.
Yeah, Nick. Yeah.
It felt like it was a really distinct series of moods.
Yes.
So each mood was introduced and then held and then changed. And so there wasn't a lot of sense of narrative necessarily. But it just felt like somewhere I would like to spend an afternoon.
Oh, right.
Definitely felt that way.
Okay.
Like that would, you could feel my nervous system down-regulating. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Yeah. Anyone else? Yeah.
I felt like their aesthetic movement and the dress, the costumes, and the stage. What's
the composition of stage. Yeah.
It's amazing how everything was in harmony and working and creating through the movements, and beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful work. Yeah. How about Andrea? Do you want to say something, or how did you feel?
I was really intrigued by the quality of the movement between also the female dancers and the male dancers. There was a certain softness in the females, and then in the, especially the last piece, there was sharpness, quickness, jumping.
Yes.
There was something there that there was different feelings that arose when you watch those different quality of movements.
Okay, that's interesting. So you saw different qualities in the last piece. Okay, thank you. Any others? Michelle?
Yeah, I thought it was just gorgeous. I loved how it was just the stage was set up and the and the artwork behind it was beautiful and matching and flowing, and I just everything flowed. It was just gorgeous. I was trying to, like Nick, I was trying to do the narrative. I was trying to get I myself was trying to figure out the story, which I should have just and I finally just said just enjoy.
Yes, right.
I didn't get so deep, but the movement, everything was just super incredible. It's gorgeous.
Yes, thank you. Yes, yeah, that's what we need for this stage. Yes, you guys had great comment, and I could see some like part of that you were saying the exact. I see some noises from some of you guys talk about the exact things that the artistic director proposed. Actually, had the intention, so you guys can see what it is about. I will explain. So from this time, okay, I will share my slide again. And then from now on, you can really see what it was about. So the title of the work, the dance work, is Descent of Ink. And this was performed by National Theater of Korea. And actually, this work shows Koreans' Confucian philosophy with the 4 gracious plants: the plum, orchid, chrysanthemum, and bamboo for the 4 seasons. This is a very famous piece that it had a lot of overseas tours, and it was a work that received so many responses from various countries, like in the States, Japan, France, and Hong Kong. So now you can see they are one of the popular themes in traditional Korean painting. Actually, they are not simply decorative wall paintings, but also symbolize a way of life, because the plants manifest the virtues that a learned man has. So the plants means the 4 gentlemen. Here I wrote the 4 gentlemen, as the traits of the plants were very much in line with the Confucian symbol for a scholar's spirit in Korea. So actually, some of you guys talked about that. You guys didn't really think that it had the story. Yeah, it doesn't have a story. It's just it shows the Confucian philosophy of what its plants means. And so the plum represents courage, because they blooms in the middle of winter. So the first act was about plum, and the orchid stands for refinement, because they live on rain and dew in the mountains, but they never lose their integrity. And the third act is chrysanthemum. It's a sign of a productive and fruitful life, because they bloom alone in fall against chilly winds, that they are resilient and overcome like a harsh environment. And the last piece was about bamboo. And actually, Andrea, you made a comment on that you saw the quality of very rigid, very sharp and strong. So the bamboo represents integrity, strength, and loyalty, because it survives the hardest conditions and endures all the brutalities. So the colors of its theme associated with its plant, and it becomes the theme of its theme. So in modern times, the 4 plants are more associated with 4 seasons, as you see in the dance piece. So I am going to give you a little more details on each act. So the first act is about the plum. As I said, it blooms in the middle of winter, and this scene depicts plum buds blooming one by one through body movements. Also, dancers try to express the feelings he or she gets when the dancer's toes bounce off the floor. Most of the movement in Korea traditional dance follows like curvilinear paths and with a little short-term repetition. The dancer's legs and feet are often entirely concealed by belowing costumes, like long costumes. So the dancer must embody the fluid motion that surges through the traditional music that the dancer performed to. So Korean traditional dance is often performed to Korean traditional music, which includes like traditional drums, flutes, and more. So actually, Robin and some other, some of you guys made a comment that you saw the flow of the movement was very soft and, it's like very smooth. So that's how it feels with the Korean traditional dance. And I like to go with the second act. So the second act is about orchid that shows the imagery of an orchid that gently emits incense in the deep mountains. So the orchid scene depicts the fictional flowers and butterflies in the painter's mind and with orchids. And the characters of dancers in the scene fall in love with landscape, people, and flowers while traveling on the stage. And they never hesitated to express their feelings. The dance features a basic structure, but every dancer spontaneously move according to their own feelings within the structure. Then we go the third act. It is about chrysanthemum. So the flower is considered the symbol of constancy and patience in Korean traditional history. And this scene is about the emotions of a middle-aged woman, including their joys and sorrows. You might like this scene most. The dancers experience subtle loneliness while performing in this scene. They cannot express their deep sadness or cry their eyes out and just turn back, which they think it's much more heart-wrenching. But therefore, dancers try to express rich emotions with subtle loneliness. And the last one, it was about bamboo. Dancers portrays the spirit of Korean aristocrats using 3-meter long bamboo poles. Bamboo survives the hardest conditions and endures through all the brutalities. That's why they are the symbol of integrity, brightness, and loyalty. When dancers dance with the bamboo poles, they have to dance very carefully so that their movements don't look like martial arts. Each movement of the fingers, arms, feet, and body conveys emotions and thoughts. So the actual performance is very long, but I edited the video because we have limited time. And I like to talk about the costume a little bit. So here, the costume in the left is the one in the dance piece, and right side is another type of costume that is commonly used in Korean traditional dance these days. So compared to the costume on the left, in this dance piece, dancers are wearing about 5 layers of clothes or even more. So these skirts are very hefty and voluminous. So they hide the lines and expressions of dancers' bodies. Therefore, dancers need to dance twice as dynamically. So they have a hard time holding the skirts. That's what they talk about their costumes. However, dancers all pretend as if everything is fine when dancing, despite those hardships. And the movement, Most of the movements were from the artist director's inspiration from the dancers' basic movements of warming up for Korean traditional dance. So when dancers came and went to work in the morning for practice at the National Theater of Korea, and all warmed up with the basic movement based on Korean dance, and the director thought that the move was very beautiful. So he started thinking about working based on this basic movement. And later it was created with the theme of 4 gracious plants. And the lack of narrative characteristics, the biggest difference from existing Korean dance work, like putting ink and washing painting on white paper. So you can think of it as a work when dancers draw pictures on those 4 flower beds. So all dancers move as if they are drawing on the white paper. Okay, so now we all know what this dance piece is about a little bit, and I will move to next stage. This time we are going to watch the dance piece again through identification. So this means here in this program, to be like or to become like another. So this time we are going to watch the dance piece with a different lens, which is the identification. So we imagine that we are one of the dancers in the dance piece, and think about anything that it can be as a dancer or someone who is expressing one of the gracious plants based on what we just learned about the dance piece previously. So I expect to have you encounter the art piece, the dance piece, with different attitude, mindset, and emotions, not just like a viewer or appreciator, but you become a part of this art piece. So you feel more, sense more, and try to be more conscious of it. And I want you to discover something different from your first encounter with this artwork. So we can talk about it later. So let's try it. I prepared another video. So.
Swan has so it's frozen for us, right?
Yes.
I think Swan is also maybe
Yes.
Wow. Hard.
Okay.
Maybe she'll come back in just a minute. It's so interesting though to watch it after hearing all the information and then to see it through that new lens. Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's different, isn't it? But knowing a little bit more, and I was able to notice a little more of like even finger or the foot movement and all those very just everything coming together to express or not express the fall chrysanthemum. That's the like a sorrow of a middle-aged woman. So her face was kind of really like a not expressive. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was noticed each one of them. I noticed in a different way. Oh, Swan, good work.
Oh yeah, somehow my laptop was like freezing. Oh my god, sorry. Oh my god, I was shocked. Sorry. I will put my presentation back. I
think
am
we
very
saw
sorry.
most of it.
Yeah.
We were just reflecting on our observations
Okay.
that have started without you.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I was really shocked. Oh my god, what happened? So yeah, you guys saw the it was almost at the end of the the video, and I will go here. So yes, I will share. Okay, hold on. Okay, here. So yeah, actually it was at the end of the video. So from there we can talk again. I'm so sorry. Yes. So I was going to teach you like how to dance, like Korean traditional dance. But before that, like I like to hear what you felt. It was the second time that you saw the same dance piece, and what did you feel different? Can you like tell me like, how it was, or something different, or was it same as your first encounter? A little different.
It was a lot different.
Yeah, a lot different.
Yeah, I felt like there was, the first one was really beautiful, but the second one had meaning in it.
Yes. Okay.
And like when you're watching the plum and knowing that it's winter time and this blossom is coming out, and there was a sense of depth to like this persistent plum tree blossom, and every single one had different, more nuance to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I feel like you are really, in the art piece. That's how I felt. Yeah. Any others?
I noticed that I wasn't trying to find a narrative in it.
Yes.
Because I knew that it was okay for it to not have narrative. I was authorized to just enjoy it, not try to find a pattern. Right? So I appreciate that. I thought it was I was thinking about identifying with the answers.
Yes.
I thought, I can't. I'm not really identifying with the dancers. I think they're performing and they're putting on a show, and it's probably pretty uncomfortable what they're doing. So I'll just I won't identify with them. I'll identify
Yeah.
what they're portraying. So,
Okay, right. Okay.
and then I did just have a moment of appreciating the idea of a trait like courage existing in
Right.
the natural world as a manifest reality.
Right.
I forgot what courage was. That's the first one?
It
or-
was plum. Yeah, I think
Plum,
it was
okay.
plum. The first act. Yes.
I think during the chrysanthemum moment, I just had thought, wow, there's this external representation of something, a trait
Yeah.
in me. And, I can enjoy that. So that was kind of a neat connection.
Yeah.
So,
Wow, that's
appreciate it.
wonderful, amazing. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Any other like comments or something that you felt different from others? Yeah, I think, thank you. I can see that you guys had a different appreciation from the first one and second one. I can see the difference. So actually I do have more like activities in this program, but we have limited time, so I will finish up for appreciation. But for the, I like to really quickly, I like to show you how to dance Korean traditional, dance. So it's just, I'm going to show you very simple movement. It actually applies to all Korean dance. So we can watch a little bit and then we can have time to follow the movement. This is the Beijing movement. That's it, yes. It's repeating. Yeah, that's it. It's pretty easy, but can we try? Shall we try a little bit? I can, show you, and then you guys can follow me, and we can just listen to the music. Or, okay, without music first, we can just do. I am using my earphones, so yeah, you guys can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will maybe exclude my background so you can see me better. So no, this is my room. Yeah, so you start with 1, 2, yes, good. 3, so it's like 4, 5, yes, 6, yes, like this. So actually your knees can be like a plie, like a bend your knees as you switch your arms. Like, yes, that's good. Yes. Yeah, that's good. And then we will try with the arms up. It goes up and then past your ears, and then the other arms up and then like this. Yes. So you're close to your ears. Yes. Like patting your head like this. Yes. So we can try with the music and then you can just enjoy with the movement. Let's try. 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 6. Arms up. 1, Yes, wonderful. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yes, you guys did really wonderful movement. Yes, that's just really basic Korean traditional dance. So yeah. So whenever you go into a classroom for learning Korean dance, most of the movement start with this kind of basic movement. So they warm up their bodies with this basic movement, and then they practice for their performance. So yeah, this is, I will finish up my presentation for today. Thank you so much for everything. And thank you so much for your, attention and kind understanding about my laptop. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Very much. Thank you. Thank you for having me today. Thank you. Yeah. If you have any questions, you can email me, or you can ask me right now. It's also good with me. So if not, yeah.
Thank you, Swan. This was wonderful. I'm I feel so grateful to get to see some of the beautiful Korean performances, and also like trying out my long time movement.
It was wonderful. Yeah. Thank you. Wonderful.
Thank you. Gave me lots of ideas too, because I'm have this desire to integrate more movement into my classes, but to do it in such an intentional way.
Right.
Experience, and then you gain knowledge.
Right.
Experience it in a new way, and then you actually experience it. It was it was delightful.
Thank you. It was very short, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
A great reminder and inspiration for how we can all think about inspiring and creating deeper appreciation for the arts. I think that your work also doesn't stop with dance and the arts, but how do we establish deeper appreciation and connection to nature, to so many different aspects of our being, and it made me think more about how simply telling a little bit of a story and sharing your own understanding of it helps spark that interest in whoever our students, and so important. So thank you, Swan.
Right. Thank you. Thank you very much for your great comment. Thank you.
I have much better appreciation for the performance, the dancers. Before I just had much less information or knowledge about how they do, but every single movement and every expression and just it's like a coming together, such an orchestra of everything.
Right.
And I just admire their strength and courage and creativity and endurance for the slow and fast movements and everything.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I wish I had more time so that I can give more explanation about the piece, but thank you.
Andrea, maybe we should go for number 2.
It will be my honor. I'm like sweating right now. Because of my
dance for a little bit. Next time you have to have us dancing for a lot longer, so we're all sweating too.
You're right. Yes. Thank you.